The dead bird, colour of a bruise, and smaller than an eye swollen shut, is king among omens. Who can blame the ants for feasting? Let him cast the first crumb. We once tended the oracles. Now we rely on a photograph, a fingerprint, a hand we never saw coming. A man draws a chalk outline, first in his mind, around nothing, then around the body of another man. He does this without thinking. What can I do about the white room I left behind? What can I do about the great stones I walk among now? What can I do but sing? Even a small cut can sing all day. There are entire nights I would take back. Nostalgia is a thin moon disappearing into a sky like cold, unfeeling iron. I dreamed you were a drowned man, crown of phosphorescent seaweed in your hair, water in your shoes. I woke up desperate for air. In another dream I was a field, and you combed through me searching for something you only thought you had lost. What have we left at the altar of sorrow? What blessed thing will we leave tomorrow? Ooh, detta. Fatlagan Wheel. It's me, your boy Taran. That was, hopefully, as long as you heard it, was Omens by a poet named Cecilia Clombart, if I am pronouncing that name correctly. I hope you're all well. Nice to see you. Thank you, all that ilk. Thank you, Imogen, for that third month of subscribing. Thank you so much. It really does mean a lot to me that you are supporting me, not just by being here, but with a little bit of money too. Thank you so much. Really means a lot to me. So yeah, here we are. Another stream for Scarlet Hollow. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I don't know how long we've got left. I mean, if we judge by episode 1, when we played through it, we had one full stream and then about 40 minutes in the next stream. So I'd expect maybe around that much. We do take a while with this game because we read everything and we chat and start talking about Tommyknockers. So, it could be a little while. But we stopped at a very cliffhangery time. Odith Dagrolix. Purdy Gweneravi. Okay, that's good. Very Friday. Just finishing a Blood Bowl game, but I'm watching eagerly. Yeah, so we are gonna go down into the mines. We're following Rosalina. Is that her name? Oscar's daughter, who had a bag of snacks or something. She had a bag of something, snacks or food or whatever. She ran into an abandoned mine, owned by someone who caused a very deadly mining disaster many years ago. Following people who've chosen to make this terrible life choice. Yeah, exactly. I am all prepared. We've got, if you look behind me, we've got Edgar there watching us. I went out this morning and we went to some shops and I bought this quite spooky t-shirt, shirt even, that I'm pretty excited about. I'm hoping we can get the Skelly count up today. We'll see. Before we get started, I'm going to light some incense because why the fuck not? Thank you. I'm really keen on this shirt, and I thought skulls it's kind of turning into my thing. So, okay, what do we have? I know you can't smell it, but you can help me choose based on the ridiculous name of each of these. So we've got Dragon Beauty. It's one of these like very touristy ones you get in like goth shops in Glastonbury that my partner very kindly got me, and it smells wonderful. So that's kind of all that matters. I love it. So we've got Dragon Beauty. In the dark caverns where... Oh, that's already starting quite well for this stream. In the dark caverns where dragons live, the soothing, honey-sweet fragrance of amber permeates all. Angel Rose. The aromatic and unmistakably heavenly perfume of red rose. Immortal Flight. The floral perfume of violet. Violet is capitalized, implying it's a person. What does she smell like? Yeah, Dark Caverns does sound like what we've got to do. Let's go with Dragon Beauty. We can explore the other weird and wonderful flavors another time. So here's the dragon. That's very, very not easy to see. Here's the dragon. Oh hey, Omega Doodle Demon, how's it going? Managed to catch the stream yesterday, but was washing up, so no chat. No problem. Thank you so much for watching and joining us. Yeah, day before, Tuesday. So not even the day before that. Unless you watched the VOD. I've been thinking about putting up my VODs somewhere. I mean, probably doesn't really matter that much, but I guess giving people the option to be able to catch up, especially for Scarlet Hollow, because it's going to be another few months for the next episode. There we go. Got our incense to protect us from the demons. Put it there, so it is still going. Good. Can't really see, but hell. Let's just get on with it, shall we? Thank you all again for joining me. As I said, I'm pretty excited. We'll see how long this goes. I mean, as I said, we might not last more than like an hour, because we played 3 hours of it last time. But I'm super excited. Let's go over to the game. If we finish really early, then we'll do something else. But I've got stuff we can do, so let's not worry about that for now. Let me just set everything up. Load. We were Taran. Okay, so I guess quickly, if anyone's here that hasn't seen as far as we are, I won't give I won't sum up the entire story so far, but suffice to say, two of our friends, Kanika and Stella, have gone into this abandoned mine to follow this teenage girl that another friend is the dad of and was looking for, and didn't come home last night effectively. So we're now following her into this mine. Please ignore this creepy little friend in the corner. I'm sure the fact that they are an omen of coming catastrophe means absolutely nothing. So just a quick content warning. It's heavily implied that there's going to be some spooky stuff happening. And I have to give you a content warning for gore. And just general horrible things. Possibly even body horror. We've had in the first episode, so not in this stream, but in the first episode we had someone accidentally shotgun themselves, which was quite gory, not glory. It's not a full of glory way to go. Quite a gory way, and there was also a bit of implanted eggs or something into some animals. So yeah, Stella doesn't have Gretchen with her, does she? The dog? I can't remember now. Possible animal death? Definitely. Okay. I just wanted to give everyone a warning since we might go straight into the horror. I don't know. Let's go. Oh, we just told our cousin that we're going in. And she was like, what the fuck, dudes? Come on. You take a deep breath and follow your new friends into the mine. Here we go. The inside of the mine is warmer than you'd expect, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. This time, if it's a person or the dog, we gotta let the dog die, I think. Sorry, Gretchen. I mean, between Stella and Kanika, yeah, I do agree. I like them. I like them both too much. To you know, Duke, I could take or leave. He seemed nice. I did like him, but you know, I liked Stella too much to let Gretchen die. But you know, this time we'll see. Hey, you made it. I told you they would. I just wanted to make a quick call to give Tabitha the 411. Tabitha is our cousin. Just needed a sec. I don't think there's any reason to lie to our new friends. I'll let them know that I told Tabitha. They might be annoyed with me, but... Are you kidding me? I don't know how long it's going to take for this to get through to you, Taran, but that woman is not to be trusted. Okay, sure. I just kind of worried that we would go in with no one on the outside knowing that, you know, we were going in was kind of a bad idea. That has been trained into me as a cave tour guide. Like, you don't go into a cave without people knowing that you're going into a cave because anything could happen, including underground demons or spirits or knockers. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, plus taking a flighty dog into one. The last time we had a horrible thing happen, the dog tried to chase after it, so... Bro, just go into the cave, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah, it's fine. Not like 160 men, or people, I guess I should say, died in this cave. in history. Well, what matters is the gang's all here. We'll find Rosalina in no time. Let's go. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in the thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? A little bit, but I think it's the incense. How do I forget every single time that we have talk to animals as our perk? I certainly can say I'm one for dark and stuffy places. This seems much more suited for a cat, if I do say so myself. Yeah, abandoned mines are one where... I thought she was replying to Gretchen. I was like, since when could you speak to the dog? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. Really? And this one's real bad, you know, because of the child miners. Or should I say the minor miners? I was literally, like, I read that sentence, I was literally about to make that joke. So, obviously, this is why I get on with this game so well. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not superstitious, but if there's one way to make sure you get haunted, it's cracking jokes about dead child labourers while walking on their graves. Yeah, that's fair. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I can't believe you'd come down here on purpose. Yeah, I was part of my ghost hunting phase. We all have ghost hunting phases. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for your viewers. Did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it'd be this mine, hands down. But all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Whew. That's why I only joke about living child labour as beads. Oh, God. I wouldn't expect anything else. Stella pauses as sound rushes overhead. Oh my God, what was that? The mine's going to collapse and we're all going to die in here, aren't we? That's just how wind sounds down here. Sorry, that was me. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Ooh, bats! Can we talk to the bats? Stella turns her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. So I've actually, as I said, Taran, have you ever mentioned before that you've worked in a cave? No, never. But yeah, we did have bats in Wookiee Hole. And this is a very good example of where you could find them. Like, you could literally just shine your flashlight to the roof or to the any like wall, and you could find a little indent and there would be like a pipistrelle or something small. Definitely never saw anything this big. There were bigger ones if you went off the beaten path into places you weren't really supposed to go. But generally it was like small pipistrelles and stuff. But yeah, it's so cute. Of course, you do have to be careful because bats, especially like in the UK less so, but especially in the US, carry rabies. There's an excellent Jenny Nicholson video about terrible ghost hunting show where most ghosts were explained by bad wiring and badly installed doors. Oh, God. Microbats are the cave ones. The flying hound-sized ones shouldn't really be in a cave. Yeah. My dad does a lot of... my dad's a environmental consultant, so he does a lot of, like, he does bat surveys and, like, badger set, surveys and stuff when there's development and things. So I always learn a lot about bats from him. Say, what's the big idea? Yeah, we were sleeping here. Shut that light off, you nosy bastards. I am so sorry for my companions. Stella means well, I assure you. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. I'm sure you're quite worried about me after my behaviour last night, Taran, but let that interaction be assurance that my temper is most wholly under control. I wouldn't dare venture away from the safety of my Stella's arms in a horrible place like this. Oh, but in the woods when there's ditchlings everywhere that lay their eggs in small animals, you run off after them. Oh my God, there are bats down here? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. I mean, the mine will kill you before the rabies, like, to be fair. So, one of those you need to worry about more. You could have a good few years after being bitten by a bat before you die. You holding up okay, Neeks? Every time she says Neeks, I'm like, who the hell are you talking about? And then... yeah, it's so hard to work out who Neeks is. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. This is what I mean about this game, there being probably like 20 minutes of gameplay left. It'll take us 3 hours. I'm sorry. Kanika is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was death. Of that I am certain. That was I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? It's got to be a Tommyknocker, right? Mine's collapsing. We should hurry and find Rosalina. You all are being babies. Those are totally normal cave sounds. I mean, they kind of are, yes. But I've got to, every Tommyknocker option I've got to go for. Like, it's just kind of culturally, I have to. Maybe it is. To think there might have actually been something down here and I just missed it the first time round. And I wish we had some sort of cave expert in the stream. I don't know anyone who's ever been in a cave. Like, even been in one. Even, been in a mine or anything like that. Okay, no. Tommyknockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I'd love to spend some extra time poking around here. Maybe it's something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, much less distant sound of a can being popped open. So those Tommyknockers, they do love a can of Coke. Like, in the stories when, the miners have to give them a little crust of their pasty to make sure to keep them on the good side. They're fine with that. Like, obviously everyone loves a pasty, but what they really want is just, a 330ml can of Coca-Cola. They don't really mind between diet or zero or original, but as long as it's Coke, it's fine. Unlike football players, they'll just drink that stuff right down. Okay, now that wasn't Tommyknockers. The miners would dip the pasty crust in Pepsi Max. That's called a tinner's soup. That is good old tinner's soup. Bit of pasty crust crumbled into Pepsi Max. Stella has a terrible lack of fear, scared of cars, but totally willing to go alone into deadly abandoned mines. To be fair to her, she's had bad things happen with cars. So far, she's not had anything bad happen in mines. I mean, that might change in the next few minutes, but... It came from this way. Follow me. Yeah, let's go towards the noise. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. Oh, hi kids. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. Oh, look at these losers. Yeah, I knew every single one of them. This was kind of me. There's loads of them. This is a bad place to be, folks. Like, those are all kind of you. Not this guy. I'm not the weird hat kind of guy. This person, yes. This person, yeah, pretty much. This person seems way too cool to be me. What the hell are you all doing in here? Hoodie girl. That's a really crappy superhero, hoodie girl. What the hell are you doing in here? You creeps, are you stalking us? Plaid girl. That's also kind of a shitty. These are all terrible superhero names. Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alexis. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell in the Grand Canyon. Well, you are in a cave. I'm pretty sure you can get an echo in here too. I would do this one. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. If it stopped there, so I was just echoing them. What are you, 5? What are you guys even doing down here? This is the most miserable place I've seen in my entire life. Well, I can't, as a Cornishman, I can't, I can't badmouth my heritage. We're here to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. Your dad's looking for you, Rosalina. I'm sure that won't embarrass her in any way. Chill out, Kanika. They're just teens. Let them have their fun. I mean, kinda, yeah. They might die, but it's, you know, it's their fault. We found this cave before it was cool. Yeah. Gotta get them out of the mine. Nah, they'll be fine. What are you talking about? I have to be cool with the kids. Like, you know, hey, I'm a Twitch streamer and my friend here is a YouTuber. You should I'm canonically in this game a Twitch streamer. It was an option in episode 1 to say that I was. So, we are well down with the kids. I stream nothing but Fortnite, Minecraft, and Among Us. Let them have their fun. Yeah, listen to your arm candy, general store lady. Rosalina, your dad is worried sick about you. And if you ask me, he was right to worry. Why the hell would you think hanging out in this old mine would be a good idea? Is the Maxwell place not dangerous enough? I have just noticed Kanika's little bat belt buckle. Kanika, are you Batman? Because that's a way better superhero than Hoodie Girl or Plaid Girl. Tabitha has really dropped the ball. This mine should have been capped and sealed, to be honest. Yeah! No fucking shit. Bad things are coming. Because no one usually comes in here, duh. So this is Becca, I think, is the one who's speaking. No one usually comes in here, duh. Everyone knows we hang out at the Maxwell place now, so we had to find a new hideout. Which you instantly found, so I guess we have to find an even more secluded place where we can just be ourselves. Don't go to the woods. Like, the mine is literally a better place to be than the woods. Wait, who was Becca then? Because this is Alexis, and this is Rosalina, so... But I thought Hoodie... Okay, maybe that's just a bug. Because it looked like she was talking. She's called Hoodie Girl. But it also said Becca just then a second ago. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. See, this is why I didn't want to say your dad is... Like, this is fucking embarrassing. Poor kids. There you go. Now we know it's Becca. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? Wow, Stella. Super down with the kids. I'm sure they're well into school, these kids. It's fall break. Yeah, isn't it October? And we're not kids. Beanie Boy, that is... Okay, that's worse than Plaid Girl. Yeah, we're teens. Well, you still look like a bunch of kids to me. Did you guys seriously sneak into an abandoned coal mine to drink canned margaritas? Yes. Yes, we did. We're barely drinking. It's not a big deal. Rosalina, you're 13, and I know the rest of you aren't much older. Young pups these days absolutely no respect for their elders. Yeah, this dog is literally older than all of you. Oh. Whoa, you're way rowdier than I ever was at your age. How did you even get a hold of that much booze? It's like... doesn't seem like that much. Just a couple of cans of margaritas. Most of the teens avoid eye contact. The quiet one in back tries to melt into the cavern wall. Is that your superpower? Oh, I know that isn't you. Oh no. I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever, it's me. What are you even doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing and all that. You're supposed to be minding the store. Yikes. That's where they got the alcohol from. Sure hope you paid for it at least. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays. And Mum's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. Yeah, that is uncomfortable. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. It is, in fact, incredibly irresponsible. Why do I always have to be the responsible one? Don't you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you would have a chance to live your life. And this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this? Stealing booze from the family store to dick around an abandoned mine. Dad's dead, Kanika. But if he were here, he'd be disappointed you wound up being such a bossy jerk. Nothing ever happens in this town. I mean, something literally happened, like, last night. Someone got their head blown off. I know everyone's ignoring it, but that did happen. That's kind of interesting. Oh, jeez. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Miles, don't try and twist this around on your sister. I don't really feel like it's my place to say that. I'd love to help you all sort this out, but can we maybe not do it in an abandoned coal mine? Yes, I like that one. Can you at least do your underage drinking somewhere a little safer? Yeah, that's fair. Like a bus stop. That's where most people I knew did it. Again, we should just let them have their fun. If these kids want to make bad decisions, that's on them. That's also kind of fair. Kids should make bad decisions, but maybe not in an abandoned mine that could get them killed. If this is all you do for fun around here, maybe the ditchlings were kind of inevitable. Oh. Already done with this attitude, second one? Yeah. Let's go with that. I'd love to help you all sort this out, but can we maybe do it not in an abandoned coal mine? Oh, and what are you, an expert on mine safety? Well, I'm as close as you're going to get on this stream, that's for sure. They only abandoned this place once there wasn't enough coal left to bother digging anymore. My dad told me, and he's an actual foreman at the continuous mining facility, so he knows what he's talking about. Wait, I thought your dad was a charge hand. No, Alexis, he got promoted last month. And he says this place is totally safe and we can hang out here anytime we want. Please everyone ignore the fact that the music suddenly stopped and the sound of slight crumbling, falling rocks suddenly started. Ah, whoops. Sorry. Ah, fuck. This is my fault, isn't it? Sorry, kids. Oops. We fucked up. Correction. Your father... I don't want someone to lose their job over fucking kids being twats. Your father was a foreman at the continuous mining facility. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. What? Oh, shit. Oh, hey, Tabby. I don't think he told them... I think he said it was safe. Or... No, he told them that they only abandoned it because there wasn't any coal in there anymore. I don't think he told them to go into it. Kanika sighs. It's probably for the best that she's here. Oh, just kiss already. Fucking hell. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? Well, maybe you should have boarded it up a little better. It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Yeah, not fit for human use. Oh, come on. This place is way sturdy. Check it out. Oh, don't do it. No, don't do it. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps a strut on the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? Oh my god, Zane, cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry for Zane's behaviour. I don't think he realises how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. No offence, Rosalina. None taken. The other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina. You're chill and smart too. Enough! The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. Oh, he's worried about us. Yeah, I understand that reaction, Ilk. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous stuff all the time, and I still do dangerous stuff now. Yeah, you do, and look where it got Duke. I mean, I don't like this particular situation, what with the whole ditchling thing, but outside of that, who are we to tell them where they can hang out? I think we should try and be responsible adults and say, you know, go and drink in the park. I don't know what you think. I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my right to tell them to leave, much like it is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mines not a clear enough message for you? Hell yeah, Tabitha, tear that sad 20-something to shreds. No, leave the 20-somethings alone. We have enough to worry about. I'm 29, so, you know, I have to enjoy the being 20-something for my last year. Take them all to the Oberdint. That's much safer. Hey, I'm defending you, and I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Ma Stella can't possibly be sad with me around. How absolutely rude. These pups need to learn some manners. Running a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. So she's sad. So what? Give it a few years and you'll be sad too. The passage of time is inescapable, yeah. You will, kids, you will get, well, unless the mine collapses and you all die. So she's sad? So what? Give it a few... Yeah, I already read that. Look, says Becca. We just wanted to give Rosalina a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Oh yeah, but their house is haunted. To be fair, we did find out in the last stream that Oscar's house is haunted. And he's seen some kind of horrific ghost. And blood is seeping up through his floor. I kind of got the impression he was messing with us because... people usually are, but like also that seems bad. I don't know, man. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. Yeah, in a library. How fucking awful. We've been living in the library for the last couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. Yeah, I wouldn't mind sleeping in a library. No, it isn't Zane. Sorry. Rosalina deserves better. Oh no, this is about your house being haunted, is it? isn't it? We'll keep it to ourselves. This kid's probably embarrassed enough without us, like, talking about the house being haunted. We've already got a date with Oscar to go and check it out in the next part. I'm gonna keep it to ourselves. Yeah, shame they can't air their dirty laundry outside the abandoned mine guarded by a ditchling. Yeah, I kind of wish I could be like, hey, folks, like, you know how ditchlings we discovered are this omen of incoming catastrophe, and we thought maybe it could be a mine collapse. I saw one outside. Could we just no? Okay. I'm gonna, if that's, you know, you keep what Pixel told you earlier to yourself. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. No, don't do it in the woods either. Find somewhere else. Like, there's boarded up shops in the town. Like, go into one of those. Tabitha. Look, Rosalina, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy and he cares about you. He thinks our house is haunted. Oh no, not this again. And I should care because it's such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can, like, say that about other people's families. Isn't that like bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. That's what a bully would say. Pretty sure Stella also... She was looking in that direction. I don't know whether she saw it or whether that was just, like, really good way of getting the player to look over there without acknowledging it. Just being like, oh, by the way, you know, if you notice this thing on the corner up here. But yeah, it did look like she saw it. You're extra confused why she's trying to let the kids stay in the mine, yeah. I think she just likes this kind of stuff, so she wants people to be allowed to do it. Oscar actually invited us to check it out, and we saw him earlier today. It could make for a fun, non-abandoned coal mine related activity, just throwing that out there. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little kid. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a kid. It's true. Most of us wish we could do some of this kid stuff again. We don't have to worry about bills only getting crushed in abandoned mines. You're all children. And none of you realise how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you would be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine. True. If it weren't for child labour laws, the 5 of you might have some actual character. Jesus, Tabitha. I like Tabitha, but she does have some problematic opinions regarding work. Woo. Exactly. Rosalina's not mature. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. I mean, so does my partner. I mean, technically me too. They're on the bed. I'm 29. That doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have pork chop, you know. I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labour? I'm sure Oscar is doing this to protect you. You're right, Oscar should treat you more like an adult. How do you know there isn't a ghost? At this rate, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that one. At this rate, I'd be surprised if your house wasn't haunted. I've seen some real bad things in this town. Even if it isn't a ghost, it doesn't mean Oscar is lying to you. Why are all the adults in this town such weirdos? There is no ghost. Like, why is the goth? Why is the goth being the most skeptical about this stuff? Come on. You one of those fucking atheist teens that I was? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Sure, you know, it makes sense actually. All the goths I knew were atheist assholes. Skeptics, we got to be rational about this, guys. There's no such thing as ghosts. Oscar is just lying. I never saw any ghost, and I was there way more than he was. Yo, what if we break in and ghost bust the place anyways, just to be sure? Fuck yeah, Zane, let's go. Oh my god, Zane, you can't just ghost bust if there is no ghost. Yeah, she's an atheist goth until all the adults don't believe in ghosts. Then she'll become a witchy goth in protest. Exactly. I love it. I'm a little from column A and a little from column B at the moment. Also, Rosalina lives there. She can't break into her own house, dummy. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real, and if it isn't a problem... If it isn't real, well, problem solved. Yeah, cool. Can we... You know, Rosalina, you could always stay out over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. That does sound nice. Why are we talking about this like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. I don't care, and I can't believe I've wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. Feel free to leave before they show up. Thank you, Grawlix. Thank you for that tier 1 sub. Well, your 3rd month. Thank you so much. Keep up the good work, friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, really do appreciate that. Thank you a lot. Tabitha, we once this is over and we're out and we're somewhere safe, like later tonight at the mansion, we're going to need to have a talk about unions and about defunding the police, child labour laws, OSHA compliance. I think we need to have a little bit of a chat because, you know, your family, and I don't want you to end up turning into that like racist aunt that we just don't talk about. And also I think you're like literally my only family left, so I would like for you to, you know, not be so awful. No cops. Also, these cops suck. We met them last night. Like, they're a little hot fuzz, you know? You know what I mean? Something going on with them. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung and gets crushed by rocks or meets any of many horrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Famous last fucking words, Kanika. Kanika is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. Here we go. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? Oh, I don't like how this is centered with the dark, like, something's going to come out of it. It's Tommy Knockers for sure. I know this isn't why we came down here, but we've got to check it out. Fucking Stella, like... I'm super cool for knockers, but I left my pasty at home. So can we just get out and then we'll figure it out later? Stella! I know, but weird stuff's been happening around here the past few days. What if this is our chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher. Yeah, the stakes of our goddamn lives. Do you have no sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby, you can come along too. I don't think that's her problem. I don't think she's worried about you not letting her come along. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Yeah, come on, Zane. Are you kidding me? Tagging along with some olds just to get jump scared by shadows and freak each other out? That's so lame. Whether or not it's lame is irrelevant. Nobody is going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. You're all leaving. Oh my god. The teens were right. I did get jump scared. Please listen to Tabitha before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not be fun. It won't be fun, Stella. Yeah, it will not. Wait a second. Where'd 3 of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. Oh god, the mine's going to collapse. We're going to have to go through and find all the kids. We're going to have to collect them, like achievements. Wow, Kanika, maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever you've noticed, or whatever, you would have noticed them sneak off. I noticed them sneak off and like I've been zoning out this whole time I've been here. Ugh, they must have squeezed through that child-sized tunnel. Dang. I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. It's probably for the best, dear. Yeah, I agree, Gretchen. Stella, stop sneaking into my mines. Please, I'm literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess. But no, there just have to be remnants from a bygone era. Didn't you just talk about how child labour was the good old days a minute ago? Yeah, Zane, get her. Get her ass. I was trying to get you to leave the mine. Jump scare! Becca's head pops out from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Stop treating us like little kids. Whatever. Come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Sigh. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want each and every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If these idiots get themselves lost and die, I'm not letting their families sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? I mean, I understand. Yeah, do you have a problem with that? Like, I get it. I want the rest of you out of my mine. Except for you, Taran. I'm not letting you out of my sight. Oh, I want to leave. I was like, yay, she cares about me. No. She just wants me to die in a mine. That's all. They're so stupid it hurts me. I mean, they're teenagers. They like I did, think you know what's best. Always. Yeah, sure, I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. Wow, okay. That's a little bit mystical there, Zane. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyway, and the service down here sucks. I will happily escort these two knuckleheads out. No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. I've been down here a ton. I can totally help you out. But Grorlix, what is cringe if not growth persevering? There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. Okay. What's the point of going after them? They don't want to listen to us. We could just all leave. Do I have to come with you? Stella, don't push Tabitha's boundaries like that. Tabitha, don't push Stella away like that. She hasn't done anything to deserve it. I'm not getting into the middle of this. Alright, let's do this. We could just all leave. I was horribly square as a teen because I had a keen sense of not wanting to die of stupidity. Yeah, I mean, I was cringe in a lot of ways, but not in the same kind of way as like these kids doing like stupid things because they could, because they thought they're invincible. Because like growing up, I had a lot of illness and like being diabetic and stuff. I had a lot of stuff I had to control. So I think I was kind of the opposite. I was hyper aware of what things could kill me, and so I didn't do a lot. So yeah, I think I was similar in that respect. Doesn't mean I wasn't an idiot, but I was an idiot that wasn't gonna die of going into an abandoned mine. What should we say? I kind of just want to say I'm not getting in the middle of this. Yeah. There's nothing to get in the middle of. It's fine. I said Stella can tag along. Let's get them together. You know you're happy I'm coming with. It was a right little ass, but one that didn't have to spend any time in A&E. Yeah, exactly. But then there's the other side of it where, like, in some aspects you should do this kind of stuff as a kid. Because, like, I spent a lot of my time indoors and, like, on the computer and things, and, like, part of me regrets that now. Because I think there is, like, something character building about doing some of this stupid shit. But still, you know, I'm still pretty happy with where I am, so I guess it wasn't that bad. What's the point of going after them? They don't want to listen to us. I don't want to be stuck in an abandoned mine playing cat and mouse all night. Look, I just want to put in my due diligence in case their parents try to sue me for their own negligence. If we catch up to them and they decide they want to continue to be a nuisance, then fine. They can rot down here for all I care. Inspiring. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Their teenage bravado will probably start to shrivel away in not too long, and we'll be there to help them safely and calmly find the nearest exit when that happens. Don't worry, it'll be fun and safe. Ah, yeah, good, clean fun. Be safe. We don't have any helmets. Like, Tabitha, did you not think to bring a helmet? Like, that surely is a... Surely you would think, oh god, people have gone into the mine that shouldn't. I will at least wear a helmet for myself. I mean, that's true, but I think it's still also regulation that you have to wear a helmet in a mine. Even if it wouldn't really do anything. I mean, we had to get all of the tourists that came through the cave. We had to get them to wear helmets. But we know for sure that, like, you know, a helmet will not do much against a lot of the rocks that could fall. So, you know, it is kind of pointless. But there are smaller rocks, or you could just bang your head is the other thing. Like, there are low hanging parts. So it is worth still wearing a helmet. Welcome to mine safety tips with Taran. I'm sure that's exactly what you told them last night, and we all know how that ended. Alright, let's do this. I'm coming with you, but it's because I want to come along, not because you're making me. I'm coming along, but I want to stress that it's against my will and better judgment. No, this is... My character should not be a coward. I think we've decided this. We're gonna want to do this kind of stuff. So I want to come along. I want to come along. Just want to make that clear. Noted. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Yes, please. Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover more ground without her. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have a formidable and self-sufficient monster hunting companion. Yeah, that's probably for the best. I don't want a repeat of last night, and who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. Not that other side. Not, the other side of the Great Divide. For sure, we won't be long. Cool, can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Oh god, are they coming with us? Kanika, Miles and Zane head towards the entrance of the mine, leaving you, Tabitha and Stella to find the remaining teens. Alright, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. Can I at least get a snack or a drink? They've left their margarita cans. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? Ugh, we're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Oh, God, Becca! Oh, jeez. You hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. My mom thinks I'm cool. Hey, look. For people our age, all we want is for teens to think we're cool. That's the whole point of this, isn't it? I can't believe she used to hang out with someone as lame as Stella. Yikes. That look. Hey! I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. Her videos are really neat. Nah, I only want teens to be horribly embarrassed of me. Well, you'll get that. Teens are always horribly embarrassed of anyone because they're just horribly embarrassing in themselves. They are just constant balls of embarrassment, as I remember from my teenhood. Do these kids only talk about who they think is cool? Yeah. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice. TM? Meat Rice? What's Meat Rice, Stella? What is Meat Rice? And I make plenty from ads and donations. Yeah. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool? Tabitha. Dang, Stella. Meat Rice? That's a big deal. Oh man, I wish they were gossiping about me. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. I think we should cheer Stella up because she's getting a bit of a pounding from these teens. Dang, Stella, Meat Rice, that's a big deal. They're on every big podcast. Thank you, thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all those things she said tonight. She's just mean. It had nothing to do with you. Yeah, I don't like her. For a public figure, I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin. No. She's just mean. It had nothing to do with you. You've seen how she treated everyone tonight. Except Tabitha. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. I can't even count the number of times you've rolled over my protestations in the past 2 days. Well, I know you don't mean it. Kiss, 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 kiss. Agree to disagree. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? This face. I love every single one of Tabitha's facial expressions. I feel nothing about it. The opinions of children don't interest me. Me replying to some Twitter hate. The opinions of children don't interest me. I don't know, you kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think of you doesn't mean I care what people think of me. I care what people think of me, and my livelihood actually does kind of revolve around people thinking of me. Let's ignore that. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Aw, that's cute. You do care. I'm just glad they're not gossiping about me. I don't want people gossiping about me. Unless it's definitely good. Then it's fine. Gossip as much as you like. Yeah, cap off that feelings hole, unlike this abandoned mine. I don't know. Yeah, I know they're just teens, but some of that stuff is stung. Come in. No, don't. I changed my mind. Don't come in. Another knock closer interrupts your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. Okay, that knocking is starting to freak me out. Calm down, Rosalina. It's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it was just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. I saw it. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? What did they see? What if they're the ones doing the knocking? What if this is all just a terrible prank? Tommy knockers. Those poor kids. I knew coming down here was a bad idea. I can't believe they're making us do this. They better get grounded when all this is said and done. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us? Yes, I'm familiar with all the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not far from here where everything joins back up. Okay. Tommy knockers. I've obviously got a... Tommy knockers. Oh, calm down, both of you. I can't calm down when knockers are involved. That's definitely a phrasing. I just realised what I said. Okay. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got deeper into the mine, their bravado in the face of authority would vanish in a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. I think we better just go. It sounds... Yeah, we're getting closer. Let's keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the youths, their panicked arguing echoing down the pitch-black corridors. Can you all hear the knocking? And the sound. Oh, it's good. And here we are. The tunnel they crawled through passes through the chamber below. It shouldn't be hard to find them once we get down there. I've never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella. You got what you wanted. Damn, this game is good though, but the tension is killing me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Oh god. Here we go. Tabitha walks up to the ladder and disappears over its edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Follow them down into the pit. Here we go. You walk to the ladder and climb down. Oh, this is bad. I thought I could see something in that then. Oh, I don't like this. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure? I thought you'd been down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't go this far in, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one wanted you to come with us anyway. Becca! Yep, they're closer, alright. Good thing they're so damn loud. It sounds like they're really lost. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. There is something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it. But you can feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. You find yourself stepping towards the black chamber before you, compelled by some unnatural force. Are you alright, Taran? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates something. Yikes. That was cool. Taran, are you alright? Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. Then me and Tabby just conked out. Okay, this is some strong, like, family patron to some horrible forgotten god shit. Oh, okay. Okay, good. I'm fine. So it's definitely a family thing. Oh, that's good. Nothing wrong about that. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm going to get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? Little tear. You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You hear mine clanging. So did you see that flash of like some tablet or something with like chains and arms and stuff on it? I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that. You raise up. I don't think anything actually collapsed. I think that was a flash, like a premonition kind of thing. You raise up on your elbows, head still swimming from the visions, your surrounding coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panicked voices of bickering teenagers echoing down the stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you're sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alexis talk me into inviting you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said go! Okay, I will. Alexis, you don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where we're going. Oh, for fuck's sake, Becca. She wouldn't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. I think she might. The increasingly desperate voices of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you, can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sound. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? Am I the only one who saw ghosts just now? I mean, maybe there were ghosts? That knocking's getting closer. Those kids are lost. I had some sort of vision. Did you see it too? I remember you diving towards me. Did you know something what might happen? Yeah. We should get out of here. We should wait for Stella. Whew. Yeah, this one. I remember you diving towards me. Did you know something might happen? I've seen horror movies. You look like you're about to wander off and get yourself killed. Yeah, Tabitha. Yeah, you definitely don't know anything. I didn't want to let you out of my sight, not down here. Oh. It's just Rosalina. Rosalina appears in the passageway to your left. She's out of breath. It looks like she's been crying. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just wanted Alexis to think I was cool. Good. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of a rock fall. There goes the teens. I don't know what the hell is up with this knocking, but that is the sound of mine collapse. Quick, up the ladder, both of you. Wait. Becca and Alexis are still down there. You can't just leave them here. I know which way they were going. They'll listen to you this time, I promise. Do you have a death wish, little girl? No, but they don't want to die either, please. Oh. This is the choice, isn't it? This is the horrible choice. This is the one that gets people killed. Or not. I think. Ah, this is a big choice. What should we do, folks? I have in the past said this is not a coward stream. So, you know, there's part of me that's like, we should go after them. If they don't want to die, they shouldn't have gone into an abandoned mine. I mean, it's kind of fair. I feel like you have to go after them. I feel like we have to go after them. Do you think Tabby can die though? Here. Like I don't want that to happen. Like I don't actually care about the kids. As bad as that sounds. I do care about Tabby. And I care a little bit about Rosalina, but mainly for Oscar's sake. Ah. I mean, okay. Yeah, see, this is the thing is, taking Rosalina and leaving does not necessarily mean that we get out safely. This is the thing. I think I want to go after them. But it's going to be bad either way. Whatever happens is going to be bad. I feel like it's bad either way, so do the right thing. So go after them. We said we're not a coward. If you all are happy with that, we'll do that. I mean, you know, if you want to do the other choice, buy the game. I'm a coward. Well, in your playthrough, Ilk, you can do the other choice. Go after Becca and Alexis. Okay, let's do this. Taran, don't do this to me. I'm not leaving unless everyone leaves. Their kids, Tabitha. Don't you do this to them. Screw you, Tabitha. Start running. Their kids, Tabitha. Yeah, I think I want to say that. Leroy Jenkins. Taran Jenkins. Or we could. Do we want to? Maybe we should be a little bit biting. Don't you do this to them. Are you going to get us killed? No shaming? Oh. Sorry. Thank you. They're back this way. Hurry. Rosalina runs back the way she came. Follow her. Yeah, I should have said they're kids, but... Oh, we're all going. Oh, Tabitha's coming with us. I thought she was going to go, to be honest. Oh, God. That might not be the big choice, but it certainly is a choice. The mines shake with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust shake off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. Rosalina leads the way and Tabitha isn't far behind you. I thought you knew the way out. I thought you'd been down here a million times already. I was making it up, okay? I swear to God, Taran, if we get stuck down here. Can you guys see these things? What, you'll kill me? What things? I don't see things. You'll what, kill me? Then you'd be stuck down here and alone. I'm glad you decided to come along. I'm surprised you didn't run off. I am! Kind of. But I'm not going to say that because I was really mean to you. What, you'll kill me? This seems like something we would say. Are you trying to push my buttons? We're coming, just say where you are. Rosalina, you came back. I don't want to die here. Then move. Oh, look who wants to leave the mine now. No. No, then move. Okay. You quickly push your way back the way you came, pieces of fallen rock littering the path around you. All of you start climbing. Now. Once the last teen is up, Tabitha grabs onto the ladder and starts climbing. Climb out of the pit. You follow suit and start climbing. God, she looks pissed. She looks like she's going to push us back down. She's so angry. Sorry, Tabby. This way, come on. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who's spent her entire working life in and around coal mines. Why can't you have just listened to someone other than yourself, Becca? I'm sorry, okay? God! You push forward, your burning muscles giving way to pure adrenaline. To your horror, you can see cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, we've got to go faster. We're almost there. I can see the entrance. Your surroundings quake from another collapse, this one magnitude more intense than the one you heard down in the pit. And then the knocking fades, and you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. Rosalina doesn't look like she's necessarily in one piece. Oh. Okay. Okay. I don't trust this. I don't I don't trust this. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Rosalina, are you okay? Clearly she's not okay, idiot. Shut up, Becca. This was your idea to go down here in the first place. This is your fault. Shit, fuck, why does this have to happen? Okay, the knocking stopped at least. All of you stay exactly where you are. I'm going to make some calls. She's still alive. She's still alive. This really hurts. Yeah, no fucking shit, Rosalina. Stella and Kanika pop their heads through the mine entrance. Tabitha just stormed out of here. Are you? Oh my god. Rosalina, can you hear me? We're going to get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance. Oh, Gretchen's come and said hello. Yeah, Becca gets prize for worst friend. Hopefully she learns from this and doesn't double down on her shittiness. But that means the cops are going to come. They're going to know I was drinking. They're going to know we went in there to drink, right? Becca, that doesn't matter. No, that doesn't matter. Super doesn't matter. If my dad finds out, he'll kill me. No one needs to know that you were drinking. Like, to be honest, they will know that you were in the mine. But he's shit, Becca. Yeah. In a panic, Becca runs from the entrance and pushes her way through. Don't worry about her, Rosalina. She's being an arsehole. One of us should wait by the gate to make sure they can find us up here. I should check in with Tabby, see if she needs help. We're going to get you help. Everything's going to be okay. Alright, I'll go down to the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. I'll be back soon. We're going to get you out of here. We're going to be just fine, okay? Taran and Alexis will keep you safe until then. Don't worry, pup. I know you're sick. Oh, it's Gretchen. Don't worry, pup. I know you're sick, but I'm here to keep you warm. Oh. Yeah, why does she jinx it? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Definitely nothing horrible will happen. This is cute, though. But imagine if we hadn't saved Gretchen. We couldn't have this cute little... Gretchen could have been dead here. And wouldn't have had any comfort. Am I going to die? I mean, you might. Out of character, you might. In character, no, you're going to be fine. Of course you're not going to die. The ambulance will be here any minute. You're going to be okay. Just keep breathing. Probably. Sorry. Yikes. We're all going to die eventually. No. I don't know. Maybe. You're going to be okay. Just keep breathing. Thanks, Taran. Rosalina's breath comes in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it, tell my dad I'm sorry. I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We should never have gone down into the stupid mine. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Rosalina pauses, catches her breath. Thank you, Taran. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done it without your help. Alexis is right. You're very mature for your age. Thanks, it's the trauma. Anyone else would have done the same. I'm just sorry I couldn't do more. You should stop hanging out with Becca. Now is not the time. Whatever happens tonight, you should remember it. No. And that's why you shouldn't drink underage. Very, if you have sex, you will get pregnant and you will die. Vibes from that. I think... Yeah. Alexis is right. You're very mature for your age. Worrying about others at a time like this, at a time like that, you're more brave than a lot of adults I know. It's true, Rosalina, you're really brave. Braver than I am, and smarter. If I hadn't stuck with Becca, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have been different. It's just not fair that this happened to you. You're the nicest person I know. Rosalina? Still awake. Just hurts like hell. Sorry. I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I'll just hold your hand until they come back with help, okay? Don't go to sleep just yet, pup. I love how Gretchen calls kids pup. I love that. It's so adorable. Alexis grasps Rosalina's hand. Tears streak down both their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Some of my men are on their way with rock cliffs. We'll get you out of there soon. It's going to be okay, Rosalina. Everything's going to be just fine. They're over here, Earl. Jesus H. Christ, you weren't kidding about the emergency. Oh, here's Sheriff fucking Earl. It'll still be a bit for the ambulance. The nearest depot is over in Brevard, so it'll be at least another half hour. You heard the man. You have half an hour to get her out of there. Move it. Rosalina, sweetie, I'm here. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We're all here. You can hang on, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Yeah, the rural situation. I'm surprised it's half an hour. Like, I know people that have in Cornwall, which is less rural than this like middle of nowhere mining town in Appalachia that has taken several hours to get an ambulance to them. Like in life or death situations. It's just, whew, boy. And they didn't have to pay for it. Yikes. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out of the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Sir, I'm afraid there's no space in the back. What do you mean? I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We're headed to Brevard. It's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it right, please. God. Yes, sir, I promise. We're going to do everything we can to keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Rosalina, my poor baby. I'll be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone. I love you, Dad. The paramedics load Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drive off. Oscar approaches you off to the side as the police talk to Tabitha and her men. What the hell happened in there? I'm not saying at least nobody died. Like, that's pretty insensitive to say to Oscar, whose daughter just got her legs crushed by falling rocks and could have died and could still die. Oscar, I'm so sorry. And I'm also not saying it's Tommyknockers to Oscar. Nobody could have known this would happen. I think everyone could have known this would happen. Just teens being teens, we did our best to get them out of there. What happened in there? Goddamn after school special is what happened. That Becca girl is terrible influence is what happened. Let's start by saying, Oscar, I'm so sorry, yeah? It's okay. At least nobody... Okay, fine, you said it. At least nobody died. What happened, though? I am contractually obliged to pick Tommyknockers every single time. Tempted to pick the Becca one? That Becca girl is a terrible influence as well. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. You can't go blaming a teenager. It was the Tommyknockers that brought the mine down. Yeah, but, like, Oscar doesn't want to know about this stuff. Maybe he does. Maybe not at a time of, like, you know, quite a traumatic event. The what? We don't know what caused the collapse. Yes, we do. It was Tommyknockers. I'm telling you. But Miles is just as much at fault as Becca. No. This was no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure their kids don't deliberately put themselves in these situations. Rosalina was mad at me, and instead of fixing the thing that was driving away, I just ignored it. This is my fault. Like, you're right in that you ignored the issue and that drove her away a bit, but this particular thing is still not your fault, and you shouldn't blame yourself for this. Oscar, I'm the parent here. I'm sure she thinks I'm making things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen things that I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. My offer still stands to check it out for you once you're back from the hospital, that is. Thanks, Stella, that means a lot. Also, Becca is awful, down with Becca. I've got to go. Mr. Gutierrez, is it okay if I come too? I want to be there for her. Of course, Alexis. It'll be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off. Do you think Rosalina is going to be okay? I can't believe you left us down there. I mean, that's fine. Ditchlings. The two of them head over to Ditchlings. Your vision, the entities in the mines. Alexis is an idiot but nice, yeah. She's a teenager. Like, all teenagers are idiots. And that's fine. It's okay. You're allowed to be an idiot. I'm an idiot and I'm an adult. I'm going to talk about my vision. Oh, interesting. Multiple options. There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked about the mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Taran and Tabby had some, like, simultaneous seizures. Next to a creepy stone carving, it was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Alright. The entities in the mines. I saw something down there like the shadows of dead miners. I'm pretty sure Tabitha and I saw some ghosts down there. Did you not see them? Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw the carving. Are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Yeah. Yeah, I think that's important. Everything that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Yeah, really weird. I saw something down there like the shadows of dead miners. Yeah. I saw something down there like the shadows of dead miners. They were right behind you, right before you left, and they followed us when we went after Becca and Alexis. Did you not see them? Right. Yeah, enough. My partner is off out to a small gathering with some friends while I play horrible games. Fantastic games that are horror themed. I saw something down there like shadows. Yeah, I read this. Did you not see them? Well, I didn't see anything other than the two of you in that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, but you were deep in the dark abandoned coal mine. You might have just been primed to see things. Come on, Kanika, give it a rest. You go down there and see. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? Stella, are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Depends on what you mean by sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess. Do you think Rosalina will be okay? The paramedics said she was stable. She's a tough kid, she'll be okay. I'm not saying this. Ditchlings? That was too easy to be our ditchling problem. And I did see one. Yeah, let's be optimistic. That was our ditchling problem, right? Case closed. Good work, team. I still don't really buy this whole ditchling thing, but what would we have even solved? I mean, maybe we reverted to Zat tonight, but I think Kanika's right. If anything, we're left with more questions than we started with this morning, and we had a lot of questions this morning. This is all still a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern. Right? I'm not. No. What happens now? What happens now? We go home. Now, hold on a minute, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, miss? In private? Okay, fine, just make it quick, and don't you dare try and pull anything on them. They did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. Oh, sure, but that can wait. We know where to find y'all. Here we go. Here we go. What a coincidence, running into you 2 nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Derrickson. Pleased to meet you, Taran. Apologies for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time, that's true. But I was briefed on the events of last night, even though we're still not sure if what went on could be considered a crime. I mean, not really, no. Duke has been missing since then, though we found neither hide nor hair of him. Could be he's just on an extended hunting trip. Oh, fuck off, Earl. We saw him die. It wouldn't be the first time he's done something like that. I was told the footage showed his supposed body, but we couldn't get the camera working, so no way to confirm until we track him down. Yeah, that's Stella's fault. Now, I understand. Both of these were terribly unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but... yeah, okay, fair enough. If we weren't playing the game, these things wouldn't have happened, so... you know, I guess you can blame me. As officers of the law, you have to understand that we get a little suspicious when we see the same face multiple times in a row. And we have to ask, what exactly were these teenagers doing in a shuttered mine owned by your family? And why were you down there with them? I'll get to your questions, but we need to talk about the man that's been stalking me. Nah, I don't really want to tell the cops anything. This town is haunted. Just play ball, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be basically no comment, I think, through this. This town is haunted. You're out of your depths here. Why are you asking me this? It was a mine collapse. We saw some teens sneak into an abandoned mine, so we went after them. If it wasn't for me, they'd all be dead. I don't have to talk to you. I know my rights. No reason to be confrontational, but I also don't want to, you know, really tell them anything, you know, incriminating for anyone. Sure. Saw some teens? Okay. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course, very noble of you. Pardon our questions, just trying to gather all the facts, you see. Just being thorough, our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there's nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go on about your evening, but we may be in touch. Really, that was it? Have a good one. That was it? You just... no further questions? That seems strange. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back towards the mine, Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe. 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Neeks? Stella, no, this is just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. If it's anyone's fault, it's my fault. Well, if it's anyone's fault, it's Becca's fault. And if it's anyone else's fault as well, it's my fault. Stella, no, this was all just an awful coincidence, not your fault. Oh, hey, guess the cops are done with you? What, are they going to take you in for being present at an accident? Yeah. Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know? Always blame everything on drifters, even acts of God, I guess. Excellent, you didn't get arrested. Thanks, Tabby. Now come on, let's get back to the estate. I'd like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Taran? Excuse me, just stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. See you tomorrow, guys. I'll text you when we're back. I can walk to the car on my own. No, we're going to go with Tabby. I'll text. I'll text you when we're back. Ditchling is gone though, yeah. I feel like we need to look out for ditchlings through this game, and they'll indicate when there's a big choice moment, probably. Tabitha doesn't say, or at least where there's going to be danger, like bad juju. Well, Tabby, yeah. This chapter has done a lot for Tabby. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. Sorry about today. How are you holding up? I'm doing terribly, by the way, in case you wanted... No, I'm not going to be... I'm going to be a lot nicer to Stella. Not to Tabby. Why'd you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. Poor Rosalina, poor Oscar. I'm going to ask how she is. Poorly, but I'd really rather we didn't get into it. Sorry about today. Tabitha doesn't answer. That's fine. Let's drop it. Yeah, let's not push it. I'm not going to say this. Should we ask about Stella or Kanika? I'm going to say poor Rosalina, poor Oscar. We should have kept tighter reins on that. He should have kept tighter reins on that go. I never got in trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Perlan to thank for it. Yeah, well, you're probably locked inside a creepy mansion with demons or something. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for? Whoa, are we bonding? You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. I don't really think the parents are to blame here. You're right. There are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight. Excuse me. You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. Tabby doesn't really like it when we joke. So let's just be, like, serious about it. Humble. You can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. And about Perlan, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into that right now, but I think I'd like that. Yeah. I don't really want to justify her comment about blaming Oscar, to be honest. I don't want to start an argument. I think this one, like, you're right, there are a lot of adults who should have done a better job tonight. I think that feels quite cutting towards her. So, and we're starting to bond. I don't want to, like, push that. I've got to focus on the road. Yeah, that's sure. Bit passive aggressive. Yeah, exactly. I feel like if we ever have a real problem with Tabby coming out and saying it, will work well in our relationship. I do want to know about Stella and Tabby's relationship, and I obviously also want to know about why Kanika and Tabby don't get along. But I think it might be worth asking about Stella. Okay, I'll go with you. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. Okay. She seems like she's talkative, so maybe I will ask about Kanika. If she's willing to tell me stuff. Fuck it. Let's go. She pushes my buttons. Is there some kind of history there, or let's not push her buttons, huh? I'm not gonna say I like her. Okay, let's go home. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. That dog looks so sad. And poor little pupper. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and root rot. Ah, home sweet home. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrifically stressful week. I'm sure it is. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You're welcome, Tabby. It felt like the right thing to do to me. Like, you know, don't want to get anyone in trouble, but also if I'm allowed to go into an abandoned mine, I want someone on the outside to know that that's going to happen. even if they're going to be pissed about it. You could have... No, you should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. You might have gotten lost without her getting... Yeah, without her getting out of there. That's true. I'm really keen to, like... I'm going to play through this again on my own. Yeah. See what happens. See what I can make happen differently. Let's go to bed, I guess. You head up to your room to turn in. You collapse in Tabitha's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the shore mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? No. Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out of the guest room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes even as you stare down with dread at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread boiling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Rosalina's face, twisted in pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks. Trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what her now uncertain future would hold. Fuck. No. 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 Hey, no spooks tonight. Please close the door. Please. Please, no spooks. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. Oh, fucking hell. Frou, you utter... It's the cat. It's always just the cat. Don't read into this. The woman kicked me out. Just want a warm place to sleep. You frickin'... It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease. You finally slip into a deep sleep. Could you not have at least closed the door? So there's some knocking in our basement. Oh, this game is so good, folks. This is the end of episode 2. Episode 3 is currently slated for late 2021, early 2022. Be sure to update you once we have a firmer release date. And I'm sure there will be... a few small updates here and there, like when they add extra art assets or whatever, because they have been doing that kind of here and there. Boy, this game is good. Oh, I don't want to wait for the next chapter, but the great thing about this is that in the meantime, I can go and play and like pick different what's the thingamajig? Pick different perks and then like play through differently and find all the different options, and that's super exciting to me. But at least no one died, yes. So I wonder what else can happen. I mean, anyone can die, I suppose. I don't know if I'm glad that Rosalina paid the price for her horrible friends. No. But she didn't die, which is good. Glad we went back for the kids, yeah. If you like this game, you enjoyed me watching me stream it, please do go on Steam and give it a wish list and a follow. Even if you know you're not going to end up buying it in the end, it still helps. Still helps the developers to just get out there a bit more and be seen. Already done, wonderful. Because I want to support these folks as much as I can, really, because I love this game. And that was before they brought fucking Tommyknockers into it, which blew my mind. It's so nice to have that kind of. It's weird that is actually a kind of representation for me, like in a game about Appalachian folk horror. That as a Cornish person, I feel like I'm being represented in the game. It's like such a strange thing to say, but you know, there aren't a lot of representations of our kind of culture in things, so it's really cool. And yeah, I'm probably gonna just hang out here for a bit. Yeah, the artwork is so good. I have mentioned in the past, the artwork is all done by Abby Howard. They are absolutely fantastic. I first found out about them on there was a comic drawing competition show called Strip Search, like comic strip search, way back when, like 2000, I want to say like 2013, 2014. And I first saw her on that. She writes very, very funny comics. Junior Science Power Hour, she does. But she also does incredible horror comics. And she writes a comic called The Last Halloween. And has recently released a short collection of horror, like an anthology, horror graphic stories, called The Crossroads at Midnight, I think, or At the Crossroads at Midnight, or something like that, which I really need to get a copy of. So if you like the art in this game, check those out, Last Halloween and Crossroads at Midnight, because it's this kind of style. But yeah, she has a very good comic style art. She can do funny and horrible really, really well, and that really shines in this game. But yeah, the writing is amazing. Everything, it's just really put together really, really well. Obviously a lot of thought has gone into it. I'm not super excited about there being knocking underneath our house, considering it's on a goddamn cliff. Like, it's literally falling apart. Yeah. Oh, this game is so good. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming with me on this journey, and enjoying the spooks with us. It's been a lot of fun. We broke on the 2 hour mark, so I might actually just call the stream there, if that's cool with you. I kind of want to let it sit. Like, we could do something else, but I don't know. I kind of want to. It's a Friday. Yeah, but I have nothing else to do tonight. To be fair, but yeah, thank you all for let's go to my big face. There's a lot to mull over, I guess. Yeah, it was fun. I'm sad that I won't be coming back to this on Tuesday. That's the sadness. But yeah, in another like 6 months, say, we'll get another one. So that's kind of cool. If it was all released at once, like, I don't know, we would be over it in a couple of weeks, and then it would be done. But this gives me the opportunity to like play through it over and over again. Cool. Thank you everyone for coming along today, and thank you to Ilk and Grawlix for resubscribing for the 3 months. I super appreciate it. You are wonderful, wonderful folk, wonderful people, wonderful human beings. Everyone else who's joined at any point today to watch, to join in chat, to tell me they like my shirt, which is also amazing, and I'm happy to have had a little show off. I was wearing something completely different before, like I dressed that specifically to show it off, because I don't go out. So, streaming is where I get to show my beautiful shirts. Cool. I'll see you on Tuesday, hopefully. I feel like there might be something on in the evening. I think I have a meeting with someone, so hopefully that won't clash, but I will still be here doing something. I recently got a huge bundle of games. There was a bundle on itch.io which was supporting Palestinian causes, which I donated some money to that, and it ended up giving me like a fuck ton of games. I haven't even looked through them, so I'm sure I'll be able to pull something weird and wonderful out of that to play. But yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever it is you're going to do. Bye-bye, and stay spooky. Or whatever. I don't know. I don't really have a sign-off. I just babble for 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going now. The well is Nessa Terman.